Hi, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to Motivation Monday. This is the latest Motivation Monday that I have done in probably a year. I'm super excited to be here with you live. I had intended to come early this morning, but I didn't allow enough time to do both this live and my mindfulness movement live, which is my membership live, because this is the first day of the month, which means all the new content for mindfulness movement dropped today as well. So I had to do that this morning, and I just didn't allow enough time for all that awesomeness, particularly since I did a little bit of longer yoga practice this morning, which was much needed and so amazing and helped me feel so good in my body today. Before we get started on today's topic, I'd like us to take a second and sit nice and tall. And let's take a deep breath in and out. And take a deep breath in and out. Just bringing us into this current moment together. Let us be present so you can take whatever it is that you need from this live today and implement it into your life so that you can be healthier, happier, more fulfilled, and just enjoying more of your beautiful life. So today is all about setting priorities. So how many of you have set goals for May already? Raise a little hand down below if you have goals in mind, if you are working towards something, if you're super excited for the beginning of a new month. I love the beginning of a new month. I always get so excited. It's like you get to hit the reset button. And it's like no matter what has happened up till now, we get to start over. We get to start fresh. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new time for us to be more of who we are and experience more of what we want. And that's just exciting. Like, it's just exciting to think that the best days of our lives haven't even happened yet. Like, do you believe that? Do you believe that the best days of your life haven't even happened yet? I truly believe that. I believe that. I believe that I am only touching the tip of the iceberg of how amazing it can get. And I just am always so excited to see what's coming next. And it's not to say that I don't get bogged down with the stuff. And I'll be honest, today I was getting bogged down a little bit with the stuff. It's been so crazy at work. If you've been following me at all for a little while, you've been knowing that things are changing a lot at work. We just hired someone new. It's really busy. I'm doing a new job within my job, and it's just so exciting, but at the same time so draining and so different. And I'm trying to get into a new routine, and my husband is starting a new shift this week, and there's a lot of changes going on in my life, so it could feel a little bit overwhelming and annoying and frustrating at times. And I just want you to know that if you're experiencing those feelings, it is normal and it's okay, and you're allowed to feel that way. It doesn't mean that you aren't positive. It doesn't mean that you aren't mindful. It doesn't mean that you aren't close to being the person that you want to be. It just means you're human, having a human experience, and not everything is perfect all the time. And I certainly don't want to give that impression that things are perfect all the time. But there's such beauty in the imperfection. And there's so much opportunity for us to grow and learn every single month. And what I see happening when people set goals and they're working towards improving their life and improving their health and their happiness and trying to improve whatever it is that you want to improve, your finances, it doesn't even matter. Like, whatever it is that you're working towards right now, if you find yourself you're constantly struggling with that, to take 3 steps forward, 2 steps back, when you go into your day saying, okay, today I'm going to do A, B, and C, and then D, E, and F happens, and A, B, and C just flew right out the window. Who can relate to having a plan and having it unravel right before your eyes? Like, drop a little guy below, a little hand below, if you've ever had the plan completely unravel. And how do you feel when that happens? Do you feel frustrated, annoyed, overwhelmed? Like, what feelings are present for you when that happens? And what are you saying to yourself about it? Because really, that's the important part. It's the story that we tell ourselves about what's going on that either makes it or breaks it for us. Like, how many times have you said to yourself, I am done going to the gym because it does not work for me? How many times have you said that to yourself? Or I am done with trying to eat well because no matter what I do, I don't lose weight anyway. I can't seem to move the needle. I'm constantly spinning my tires. I'm in the same place over and over and over again. And I just can't seem to get any consistency or any traction, or why bother? How many times have you gone into a situation with the why bother attitude? Listen, I get it. I've been there. I've done that. I have gotten the t-shirt and it sucks. Like, it sucks to go on that roller coaster ride, that up and down. It's like constant like high of, oh, I feel so good right now, to, and then a complete low where it's like the bottom has fallen out of it and you just don't know how to go forward from here. I get that feeling. I've been there. I've been in that place, and it's really challenging sometimes to overcome it. But what is important to know about it is that A, it doesn't last, and B, it comes down to what you're saying to yourself about it, and the fact that you're focusing on the wrong thing. And the reason that I know it is because I did it. I focused on the wrong thing for years. I was always focused on, okay, I want to lose 20 pounds, or I want to eliminate chips from my diet, or I want to, I don't know, run a marathon. I decided one summer I was going to run a marathon. I mean, I can't even run. I can't even run the length of myself. And I decided one summer I was going to run a marathon. I mean, come on. It wasn't even realistic. I was setting myself up to fail because deep down, I know I'm capable of anything. Like, I can do anything. So can you, by the way. We are capable of anything, and we're capable of so much more than we give ourselves credit for. So, no, and knowing that, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's for you. You have to decide what feels good for you. What's going to make you feel good this month? I really want you to think about this. I want you to really consider at the end of this month, what is going to make you proud? When you look at May 31st, is there 31 days in May? Yes. There's 31 days in May. Who else has trouble with that? Me. On May 31st, I want you to think about, how do I want to feel at the end of this month? Like, what feelings do I want to exist? And what will help me feel better about who I am, where I'm going, and how I'm showing up in my day to day? What is going to help me move that needle forward? And forward is forward. It doesn't matter if it's a millimeter. Forward is forward. We need to celebrate the fact that we're moving the needle. And before you know it, when you move that needle just a little bit every single day, week, month, year, before you know it, you are making huge gains in your life. I used to be 300 pounds. I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes at 30. I was told I was going to be on medication for the rest of my life. I was very dependent on pain medication. I spent most of my time in bed. I was miserable. I now get up at 5:30 in the morning and I work out. I'm a yoga instructor. I am working on new yoga certifications. I no longer take medication. I feel so amazing. I didn't go from 0 to hero. It didn't happen overnight. It was a process. It took time. And it was all about moving that needle little by little. And the most important part about that, and achieving that for myself, was that I didn't focus on the result. I wasn't focused on losing 100 pounds. I wasn't focused on eating perfect meals every day. I focused on what decision can I make with my next choice that's going to help bring me closer to where I want to be. The next choice, just the next one, not 5 steps ahead, not 10 steps ahead, not 20 steps ahead. The next decision that you make, does that support the life that you want? And focus on the action and focus on how that action feels. Really tune into yourself, because here's the thing. You're going through the motions of your life. You're in autopilot. How many of you are experiencing the same day over and over and over again? Nothing changes if nothing changes. You're going to continue to experience the same life over and over and over again unless you do something differently. Like, that is how it works. So you have to be willing to do something differently, and you have to be not tied to the result. If I was tied to the result, I would have quit this business long ago. I would have given up on becoming a coach. I would have told myself it's not for me. I would have told myself it's not going anywhere. It's not working out for me. I would have quit long ago. But the reason that I won't and I don't is because I know that it's meant for me. I know I am meant to help others. I know that I have a story to tell that is valuable to others, that I can help move you forward closer to where you want to be. I can take you through the same steps that I've been through. I can encourage you. I can support you. I can be a shining light for other people. But I'm not focused on, my goal this month isn't to bring in 5 clients into my wellness programs. My goal this month is to create. It's to do Monday Motivation Lives. It's to do daily affirmations inside my membership. It is to do monthly yoga classes. It is to do yoga training. It is to get outside, to be present, to move my body, to eat well, to meal plan, to do the things that are going to make me feel good about myself, and bring that to the masses through sharing my story with you. And hopefully that helps you and inspires you and moves you forward on your journey. And it doesn't matter if I make $1. I don't care. All I want to do is share authentically, share from my heart, share what I know to help move you forward. And I'm not focused, and I just know it's going to work out. I trust the process. And I know that can be so hard. And I know it can be so frustrating to not have the results that you want when you feel like you're putting in the work. Who's felt that way? Put a hand down below if you've ever felt the frustration of, I'm doing the things, I'm showing up in my life, I'm doing the best that I can, and I'm not being rewarded for it. Stop focusing on the result. Start focusing on the action. Start focusing on how taking that action feels. Become super aware of how it feels after you have a great workout. Like, don't just go through the motions of moving your body and eating well and doing meditation and journaling. Don't just go through the motions and tick it off your list. Really pay attention to how it makes you feel. And pay attention to how it feels to be in the company of certain people, and pay attention to how it feels when you're outdoors, and pay attention to all of it. Pay attention to all of it so that you can improve it and change it and celebrate it. Celebrate what's going right. You cannot forget to celebrate. Because if all you're focused on is how much further you have to go, that's not a fun feeling. No one's having fun in that place. I've been in that place too. I mean, I remember saying to my coach, I'm doing the things, but I'm not having any fun. And she's like, well, I mean, you're going to have to make it fun. Because what's the point otherwise? If it's not fun, why are you doing it? It's going to be fun. You've got to enjoy it. It's why I say don't work out just for the sake of working out. Work out doing something that you enjoy. It's why I do yoga. It's why I spend so much time outside. It's why I bike. I love to bike. I'm not a great biker. I am not super in shape, but I love being on my bike. It brings me so much joy. I sweat like crazy. I huff and puff up those hills, but I do it and I show up for me. And I tell you what, it feels so good when I'm done to know that I stayed true to myself. I did what I enjoyed. I did my best. And that is more than enough. So when you're setting those goals and priorities, focus on the actions and how those actions make you feel, and stop worrying about the results. The results will come. It's impossible, literally impossible, for you to do the work and for you not to have the result. That's not how it works. And trust me, the result isn't even what you want anyway. It's the feeling that you think you're going to get when you achieve it. And that feeling is available to you right now, right where you are, without changing one thing, and just loving the beautiful woman that you are, the amazing gifts you bring to the table, and understanding that you are already good enough just as you are. The size of your pants isn't going to change it. What you eat isn't, well, I mean, what you eat matters. Like, let's just be honest. What you eat matters. You're not going to feel as good eating a bag of chips as you do having fruit. Like, fruit fuels you. You have to eat what fuels you, but it's not to say that you can never have chips again. That will never happen in my lifetime. I will eat chips from now until the day that I die because I love them and I enjoy them. And life is meant to be experienced and enjoyed. So just be more of who you are, experience more of what you enjoy. Carve out and set priorities that are going to make you happy, that are going to make you proud at the end of this month, that are going to move you forward just a little bit. Life is a journey, not a race. Take your time, slow down, savor what's in front of you. How many moments are you missing? How many joys are passing you by because you're too busy worrying about the laundry and the clean house and the party that you have to go to because all your friends are going, and if you don't show up, then you're not a good friend? Like, what the worries that you're worrying about, will they matter in 5 years? Do you know what will matter in 5 years? How you feel in your body, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about others, how you show up. That's going to matter. The rest of it is not going to matter. Take care of you. Put one foot in front of the other. Let it be fun. Let it be easy. And if you need any help, I am here from you. I have so many fun programs that I would love to invite you to join me on. There's so many options. I can find the right one for you. I'd love to have a conversation to see if any of it is the right fit for you. But just know that everything that you want already lives inside of you, and you can have it all. That's it for me. Thank you so much for joining me. I will be back here next Monday for Monday Motivation Live. And if you're not inside my Facebook group, Mind, Body, Soul Connection, it's my free Facebook community. I would love to join you in there. I'm going to be more active in there in May. There's going to be some new and exciting things coming up. There's an online dance party happening in the middle of May. I do believe it's May 17th. Keep your eyes. I have a poster done up. I can't remember all the things I have on the go because there's so many amazing things. But I would love for you to join. It's free. It's so fun. I did it in April and it was so joyous and it brought me so much happiness. And I just want to invite you along to enjoy that beautiful ride. And my mindfulness movement membership is open and available to you right now. We are focusing on getting outdoors in May. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you, I would love to have you join me along in that. And keep your eyes peeled because there's some new and exciting things coming up. I'm partnering with a friend on a really fun project. We're really excited about it. And I'm also going to be a guest speaker on a podcast later this month. So that's like a dream come true for me. Life is good. Enjoy it. Take care of you. All the love and light from my heart to yours. Wishing you the most incredible, incredible day. Bye.